Okay, PD Tech here with another little unboxing. It's just a heads up really as well, about a little special offer they've got on at Argos at the moment. This is the Parrot Bebop drone and the Skycontroller. And I've been checking the prices on these. Tuesday night I checked it was $3.99 still, and then Wednesday, I had a look Wednesday evening, and they've dropped the price massively to £149, which is a mega bargain. It was a real bargain at $199. I was tempted at that, but $149 for the Bebop and the Skycontroller is a mega bargain. I've priced up the Skycontroller on its own on Amazon, and they're going for about £180 for just for the Skycontroller. And if you put that into perspective, what else you can get from Argos around that sort of price? The Tello is going for about £99. And the Parrot Mambo FBV is going for about 159, I think. That's the little mini quadcopter, and you get the Bluetooth fly pad with that. It's not a proper transmitter, it's just a Bluetooth one, and you get the FPV goggles. So for $149 for this, the Skycontroller and the Parrot is a mega bargain. So if you want to pick one of these up, I'll be pretty quick about it, because I don't think they're going to have much stock left. There's only one in my area, and I reserved it on Wednesday evening, and I picked it up Thursday. So I'll just do a quick unboxing of it and let you know what I've got. Really chuffed with it. Really happy with the price as well. So let's have a look inside the boxes. Right, so we've got the yellow Skycontroller and the blue Bebop. Unfortunately, when you order these on the website, there's no option to pick which colour you want. Basically, it just says various colours on the website, so I think you just get a random colour. It would have been nice to get a yellow drone and a yellow Skycontroller matching, but I'm quite happy with the blue and the yellow. That's no problem. So I tried specifying a yellow one, but there was no, like I say, there's no option on the website. And when I went in to collect it, the guy on the checkout had no idea. There was no option on his system to select a colour, and he just said you've got one reserved, and that's what it is. You can take a look at it if you don't like the colour. That's the only one they had in stock. So to be honest with you, I'm not really bothered about the colour. I don't mind the combination, but if that's an issue for you, then that's something you need to think about. Let's have a look inside the boxes anyway. Okay, so it's nicely packaged. We've got like your quick start guide there. Quickly tells you how to charge your batteries. A little bit of drone safety there, the obvious common sense stuff, a bit of a drone code. Just telling you what app to download, things like that, just to get you going. That's literally more or less all you get as regards manual. It would have been nice to have a really chunky manual to read through, but there's plenty of stuff on the website to have a look through. There is a little quick start leaflet, and it's in about 10 or 12 different languages, and it is very brief, and it is just a leaflet. So that's the paperwork you get, basically, just that and a little quick start guide. And there's not much detail in there at all. But what is a nice surprise, you get two batteries. There's one already sat in the drone there, and then there's one with the charger. And an added bonus is there's actually two more in the Skycontroller, two more batteries. I didn't realise there's also a charger in the bottom of the carton. So when you open, if you get one of these, it's easy to miss it. It's underneath all the packaging. There's an extra charger in there as well. So it's pretty good in blue. Really impressed with that. I had a little bit of an issue with the mains charger, but I'll just explain that to you in a minute. You get all the adapters for different, whatever country you're in there, and basically the 3-pin UK one just twists onto the back. It's got like a couple of locating pins, and you twist it on the back. It's got a little cover there on the battery. So these are two 1200 milliamp hour batteries, which are meant to give around 8 8, 9, 10 minutes of flight time, I suppose. So that's a nice little bonus to give, you know, to provide 2 batteries in the box. That's quite good. That's your mains charger. Now, I had a little bit of an issue because, as you can see, it's meant to sit that way up, and the UK plugs on the wall are the other way around, with the earth pin at the top and the 2 pins below, and that's the only way it'll go on. I've tried and tried turning it round, making it go the other way, but the little locating pins on the back of it, when you twist it on, they'll only fit one way around, and that is the only way it'll go. There's no other way you can get that on. I read on the website somewhere other people having the same issue, because obviously when you plug it in that way on the wall, your battery's upside down and it's going to fall out. But when you look at the pictures on the website, they're all plugged in that way, but not on a UK wall socket. They're plugged into like American and those Euro 2-pin sockets. Plugged in that way with the charging light on top, and the battery sits on those pins, so it's not going to fall out. But as soon as you plug that into a UK wall socket, you've got to think about your battery's not going to be securely in there, it's going to drop out. Luckily, it's going into an extension cable and it sits on the floor like that, so it's not really a big issue for me. Well, that just did throw me for a little bit. I was thinking, that doesn't look right, it looks upside down. And sure enough, it was upside down. I think that's just a design flaw when they were getting it to the market. That was the first issue I had. But I managed to get all my batteries charged up. And at this point, when I was charging my batteries, I only thought I had one charger. It wasn't until I opened this box up, and right at the very end, I found the other charger when I charged all 4 batteries up. So I could actually have been charging 2 batteries at the same time. So there we go, there's the Bebop. We all know what Bebops look like. There's a lens cap on the front. It's got a really nice camera on the front, 14 megapixel camera. That lens cap just comes off underneath. And the first thing what you notice when you pick it up is it's quite a nice weight, and you can tell it's really well made. I like the design. And if you notice, the top section and the bottom section are slightly separated. Now that's to, if you notice, the bottom section with the motors and props attached to it is slightly independent of the top section with the battery and the camera on it. And that's just to reduce the vibration. If you look there, those 2 little blue round things there, they're little rubber cushions, and the same on the back, look. And you can actually feel the top section slightly flex. It's completely independent of the bottom section, so that's to reduce vibration stuff, so the camera doesn't pick up any vibration. It's got a really nice electronic image stabilization on it. There's no gimbal on this, but I believe it's a 3-axis electronic image stabilizer. So there's no moving parts, there's nothing to go wrong. The other design thing I noticed about this is how the battery fits. Now, I don't know what Parrot were thinking of when they designed this, but to me, it would have been so nice to put like some kind of sliding, clicking mechanism on it, and do without that silly plug and that silly cable there, because when you fit your battery, you basically got to pull that wire out and then plug your battery in, and then you got to jam it all inside there, and the battery's got to sit flush. But that's the way it is anyway. So we've got on-off button at the back, got a little micro USB socket there, that's your battery connector. Got these lovely tri-prop blades with the brushless motors. And one thing that I never really thought about before, I've never really noticed, is no LED lights underneath these. Now, you can get them and fit them, little tiny ones with little batteries built in, that's not a big issue. So that's probably one option, but I don't really fly at night, and it's not a big issue. It's not a big issue for me, but it's just something to bear in mind. It's something I never thought of, I'd never really noticed, but there's no LED lights on this at all. But I would imagine it's really easy to orientate it in the sky. We've got blue props and body on the front, and it's all black on the back, the battery and the props. So that's easy enough to orientate it. You got your little GPS module there, and these really nice landing legs, and the arms look really sturdy as well. Got these twin arms. It's like a sort of H configuration. It's not quite an X, it's a H. It just feels really nice. It's just a disappointment about the battery setup and how it connects, because over time that wire is going to get bent and mashed up, and that connector is going to take a lot of beating, and there's also a possibility the battery is going to slide out, which is not great. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I've noticed this little front section looks like polystyrene. It's got that little polystyrene effect on it. I think it is actually polystyrene. Okay, in the box we've got like little bumpers, little prop protectors. The blue go to the front and they just clip round where the motor mounts are. You got your spare props, you got a full set of spare props in there. You got a USB lead, and I'm guessing that's some kind of prop removing tool or something in down there, or a screwdriver or something. So inside the box we've got the same sheet with the little quick start guide on it. It's exactly the one that's in the drone, it's no different. It tells you how to charge your batteries, a bit of the drone code there, sensible use of drones, we're all for that. And that is it. There's no user manual, there's no little booklet, there's no quick start guide even, which is a little bit disappointing. For this sort of money, you'd think they'd just provide a little manual. You know, I had a really nice manual with that RC logger i1 Extreme that came with a really comprehensive manual. I don't see why they just can't do that. So a little bit disappointing, but all the information's on the Parrot website. There's plenty of downloads and information on there about it, so it's no big deal really. It just means you've got to dig around for it. So I do apologise, there is a quick start guide in there. We've got the iPad mini adapter plate, so that fits the iPad mini. We've got a little quick start guide in there, and I should imagine that's just a little pamphlet, the same as was in the drone, I would imagine. You've got the neck strap, which is pretty essential, I would imagine, for this. It's quite a weighty controller. We've got a little adapter plate for a 7-inch tablet, just so they fit better, I think. And that's the sun visor that you get included as well. So we've got another 1200 mAh battery there, and we've got one there. So there's 2 batteries comes with it. It's quite a heavy box. I'll have a look in there in a minute. So there's that bad boy of an antenna. Look at that. You've got your 2 feeds there for the 5.8 for the FPV and the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi control, and they go on the back of the controller. So that's where you attach your neck strap to. These feel really good. Oh, that's your return to home. That's the record button there, look. This is your pitching forwards, back and all the rest of it. You've got some controls there, look. You've got your battery level of the controller at the top, and then you've got your drone battery level on that. You've got 4 LEDs on each one. That's where you fix your device. So there's plenty of options there. That slides up and down. There's like a little bracket on the back. I'll show you that in a second. That's your signal strength to the drone, and that's the record indicator. Now remember, underneath this there's another charger, the same charger that you get with the drone, and the same adapters on it. I just thought I'd give you that heads up about this deal that's on at Argos at the minute. Press that like button if you enjoyed the video, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Thank you to all my existing subscribers, really appreciate that, and I thought I'd just let you know about this one. Okay, take care guys, bye bye for now.